like a destination. It's a, hey, what's going on in the neighborhood? It's something fun to do. Any given night, you can see people working on their craft. You can watch open mic comedy. Sometimes that's good, sometimes it's really bad, but it's always something to watch for sure.
Every night here you can come, order yourself a coffee, or not. You can just have a cup of water, sit there, and enjoy some free comedy that they've been doing here for 17 years.
But this guy's very funny in his own right too, y'all. Give it up for Greg Edwards!
My name is Anthony Medina, and I run True Hustle Entertainment. We do a lot of shows here via here. I do a lot of supporting, but pretty much I'm the executive producer for all the comedy that occurs here at the Brainwash. So Tony Sparks, he was like, I remember walking in here the first time, and I was still like really fresh to the scene, and I just needed a place to like kind of grow myself. And I found this place, and as soon as I walked in, I could feel the energy of what was going on in here. And I looked around to see who was a comedian, and I saw Tony's face, and I was like, that guy is a comedian. And sure enough, like, he was the host, and he's been like, at that time he was doing it for like 11 years, 12 years or something like that. And he's still been doing it a lot longer, but like, he brings this whole support system in a very tough industry that doesn't give too many breaks. So he gives a lot of breaks to younger comedians, and I just saw it was a great opportunity, and I just kind of stuck around, and sure enough became part of it.
I like coming to Brainwash because it's like conscious comedians, you know what I mean? People are very accepting here. Like, you know what I mean? They actually take the time to try to listen to what you're about and what you're saying and stuff.
Working on myself right, now they self-righteous. Yeah, I gotta get right, my get up going like this. Go ahead and sit tight, syllable slicing. Never stop writing, never stop trying.
Ironic that my dream job is to sleep all day.
There's a lot of shitty ass people in the world, right? Really shitty people. And they're all in middle school.
Cerebral palsy do that shit to me, man. I just left a basketball game and I hurt my knee. My whole life. Motherfuckers be like, oh, did you sprain your ankle? No, bitch, I walk like this. I woke up like this.
I think this is a great place for comedy because it's not like any other open mic. Any other open mic you go to, you sign up, you get up and you do, there's no real connection. Well, this place is the hub. One of the things that happened to me in coming to this town, people were really, really shitty to me. They were really crappy, all right? And I didn't want that to happen to anybody else. So the goal here is to make people feel warm and welcome and really spur them on to continue working or to work towards being better, all right? And so we put a lot of energy into making people feel good and feel good about themselves here, all right? And I think that's why it's lasted as opposed to any of these other open mics, because they're just open mics. This is a situation where people are invested. But we've had at least 8 performers that have gone on to do at least a Comedy Central special, all right? And that's a really big number when you think about it, because only 1% of anyone who does this thing is successful. I know you see a lot of people, but only one, it's like baseball, like any sport, only 1% of the people achieve. I think though, you know, we could be harder on people, but I think it's best to be kind to them because they're gonna meet anger and ugliness and deceit elsewhere. So why not have a place that you can go and you feel comfortable and you can do your best stuff and then take it out into the world? Well, for anyone who is willing to listen and to take suggestion and to work with me, I'm going to give you every opportunity to get better. I'm gonna make suggestions, I'm gonna make referrals, whether it be a book, whether it be a film, whether it be another person, someone to talk to. I'm gonna do everything I can to be as supportive as possible to you wanting to get ahead. So, I mean, that's the bottom line. Unless you come in and you're an asshole, you know, fuck you. If you're an asshole, we're gonna give you back what you're putting out. But otherwise, if you come in and you're eager, you wanna work, you wanna make it happen, I'm gonna do everything to get you prepared to get the hell out of here and make a living.
Love the Brainwash because this is the place where they foster all the new talent in San Francisco. I feel like most comedians in San Francisco started here. Everyone's got their stories about the Brainwash, whether it's people who are like on TV in other cities now. You know, you could talk about the Brainwash to them and they'll all bring it up. And it's just the most consistent spot for comedy in the Bay Area.
I know comics that come here to do their laundry and do a set. So that's pretty cool when you can do your laundry and do a little bit of comedy, get that off your chest.
The place to go for anybody, and you can ask anybody in the whole city, the place to come is right here.